am not prepared to agree with that assessment. Foreign venue school systems, by and large, they are not conducive to helping our offspring to reach their full potential. And in certain methods of their deployments, they appear to be hostile unto what's best for our kith and kindred's offspring as well as our own. Hence the necessity of a system of learning of, by, and for the Moors. I can't speak for the other houses. I can only speak for the Amexem-Moor-Empire in this briefing. And I spoke yesterday with the ulema for the Imperial-Learning-Agency. And I spoke earlier in this briefing, as you are aware, with the special instruction manager who's responsible for all the operations regarding offspring who partake in our system of learning that may have physical and or mental challenges. What I do know to be certain is certification in the foreign venue is not exactly uniform. May be stringent to a degree, but particular things that they deem to be appropriate, things they find to be important, which is basically where they're in their expression of their operations, geared towards standardization of tests and things of this nature, in a manner where the test is rigid and the test is supposed to be definitive on what folks can apply. And I don't particularly agree with that. It's not so much what you are able to memorize, because what you can memorize is not really much in my view. What's ultimately important in my view is what you are able to apply. You can memorize things and not necessarily know how to apply them, which is not helpful. So that's why I take the position that I take. Now, the ulemas put together our certification process, which is predicated upon a wide variety of things that are better expounded upon by the ulema herself. And the distinguished noble will do that in due course. But in the interim, I do know that there is a 12 Earth cycle, quote unquote, misnomer 12-week training regimen for particular portions of our instruction operations. And it's available for those who are seeking to become certified instructors, inside of the Amexem-Moor-Empire Imperial-Learning-Agency. It's intensive into a wide variety of things. I have the reports here, and we can go into it later on. It is rather extensive into the areas that the ulema expects those certified to instruct in our venue to be able to cover. Makulat and Makatab, of course, are very important in how we go through the means of instruction. Ta'dib is very important as well, but there's a wide variety of things that we must cover. Very, very important to our offspring not only get the fundamentals down, but master how they actually can apply them in any given circumstance at any given time. That allows our offspring the ability to truly function, and it gives us assurance that when we are way up there in the earth years and no longer able to physically do the work that it must be done, that our offspring will step in and be able to pick up where we leave off. Well, I know that certain things can be done online by way of becoming certified in our venue. I don't know how much of that of the 12 Earth Cycle course is available online. I do know that there's a 4-day intensive, and you have to come to the Imperial City for that. That's the way things are currently. As far as I know, the ulema has made these issues etched in stone, and I'm not going to countermand what the lemur is doing, particularly when the lemur is the expert in the field and I'm not. Here, again, this is only a very small portion, a very small window into what they cover. Research and communication skills, professional development, introduction into the teaching framework, foundations in the system of learning, trends in the systems of learning, the accounts of the annals, dealing with research on the study of the development of our folks over generations, over thousands of Earth years. There's the stages of physical development, stages of cognitive development, as well as intellectual and language deployment and development, because that's very important, and here's why. In the Amexem-Moor-Empire venue, we are strong on the fact that language is the companion of empires, and with the official language of the Amexem-Moor-Empire being Morabi, some refer to it by the pejorative Arabi, and the official dialect being English. Another language that is taught within our jurisdiction, you would know, is French. We may also consider the additional dialogue of Spanish, dialect of Spanish. So you would have two languages and two dialects that we are open to making available inside of our system of learning. I leave the details of that to the Alima to implement at her leisure. And of course, closing out, there would be the stages of social and emotional development, dealing with family and peers and media influences as well, because they can have a pretty bad influence. So to be careful with the development of our children and our offspring and our near adult youth. We need to get them with the best possible backing and make sure that they have everything they need to achieve that which they aspire to do, that which is right and just for their life's walk. I think it's very important that we take a look at things in the reality that we're in and put things in place accordingly. It's ultra important to continuously maintain and improve your operations so quality assurance is always there. But again, I leave these things to the Alima, but the Alima will be able to fill in the blanks in terms of whatever questions may be developing in your minds. Just take those things into consideration and you'll find resolution in time.